Have you ever wondered where all these personality types come from? Why some people are fiery and fast-paced, while others are calm and analytical? Welcome to today's video, where we'll take a quick journey through history to understand how people have always tried to explain human behavior, from ancient doctors and warriors to modern psychologists. Let's dive into Chapter 19 of Surrounded by Idiots, where author Thomas Erikson traces the roots of personality classification. Why do we classify people? From the beginning of time, humans have tried to sort people into types. Back in the Stone Age, once basic survival was handled, people began to notice something. Not everyone thinks or acts the same way. So, cultures across the world started creating systems to understand these differences. Hippocrates and the Four Humors. Let's begin with the ancient Greeks. Hippocrates, a Greek doctor from 400 BC, is known as the father of medicine. He wasn't like other doctors of his time. Instead of blaming disease on the gods, he believed illness had natural causes. He also believed that behavior was influenced by four bodily fluids, or humors. Blood. People with more blood were cheerful, social, and optimistic. These were the sanguine types. Yellow bile. These were fiery, strong-willed people. He called them choleric. Black bile. This made people serious, thoughtful, sometimes gloomy. The melancholic types. Phlegm. This represented calm and steady behavior. These people were called phlegmatic. To Hippocrates, a person's behavior was tied to which fluid was strongest in their body. If all four were in balance, the person was healthy in both body and mind. The Aztecs and the Four Elements. Now let's travel to ancient Central America. The Aztecs, who lived in what is now Mexico, had their own way of classifying people through the four elements. Fire people were bold, quick to act, and often leaders. Air people were social, light-hearted, and creative. Earth people were dependable, grounded, and worked for the community. Water people were calm, quiet observers who could also be incredibly powerful. Even though the Aztecs didn't know about Hippocrates, their model was very similar, just with different names. William Moulton Marston and the DISC model. Fast forward to the 1920s. William Moulton Marston was a psychologist and inventor. Fun fact, he also helped create the first lie detector test. But he's best known for something else, creating the foundation for the DISC model of personality. While earlier psychologists like Freud focused on mental illness, Marston studied healthy people. In 1928, he published a book called Emotions of Normal People, where he explained four personality traits that are still used today. Dominance, action-oriented and confident in difficult situations. Inspiration, outgoing and persuasive, especially in friendly environments. Submission, calm, patient, and loyal when things are going smoothly. Compliance, careful, detail-focused, and rule-following, especially in challenging settings. Marston's work led to the DISC model, short for dominance, influence, steadiness, and compliance. Colors make it easier. Over time, experts realized that not everyone likes reading scientific terms. So they added colors to make the DISC model easier to understand. Red stands for dominance, bold, fast, and decisive. Yellow for influence, social, positive, and energetic. Green for steadiness, calm, patient, and stable. Blue for compliance, analytical, detail-focused, and structured. It's important to remember, most of us are not just one color. We're usually a mix of two or more, and our environment affects how these traits show up. Modern tools and global use. Since Marston's time, many researchers have expanded on his work. For example, Bill Bonstetter helped build tools to analyze personalities more precisely. Today, companies like TTI Success Insights use the DISC system to help people work better together. Over 50 million people have taken DISC-based tests in the last 35 years. And it's not just for businesses. Teachers, coaches, and even couples use it to understand communication styles and reduce conflicts. So, what does all this history tell us? It shows that across thousands of years in different civilizations, people have always tried to understand each other. Whether it's Hippocrates' humors, Aztec elements, or Marston's disk model, the goal has always been the same: to explain why we behave the way we do. And even though the tools have changed, the core idea remains. We're all different, and that's what makes life interesting. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this breakdown of Chapter 19 from Surrounded by Idiots, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more deep dives into books that help you understand yourself and others better. See you in the next video.